Hey, this is Tony again. Today's August the 16th. This is the swarm that I was able to get this past week on the 12th, I believe it was. Had a lot of comments about this. They were excited about seeing how a swarm can be put into a box and how gentle they were. So that gave me the idea. This being the swarm that we captured on the 12th, I'm going to do a series of videos that will follow this hive from placing it in the nuke. This is a 5-frame nuke, all the way up to the production of honey and possibly doing some splits off of it next year. And at this time I'm going to open it up, see how they're doing, put a little sugar water in here for them so they'll have something to eat on. And to begin with, I installed an entrance reducer. It has a small hole right here in the front, otherwise it would be open all the way across the front of the hive. This allows the bees time to establish their colony. It allows easier protection of the entrance to keep the other hives I've got set up here from coming in and stealing whatever they can do. So let's open this hive and see what we have going on. I noticed last video some people said that I didn't use any smoke. And there's a reason for that. When they're in the swarm phase, they're gentle. They don't have a home. They're not going to want to defend anything. They don't have nothing to defend. And this isn't the case now. They have a home in this box. But I'm not going to smoke or barbecue bees, as some beekeepers would call it. I'm just going to lightly let them know I'm out here. No big hurry, no big rush. And that's my top cover. And right here I have a hive feeder. I know you can't see it, but I'm going to open it up and take it off and see what's underneath. And I'm sure we have some bees hanging out. Make sure the queen isn't on there. And I'm going to set it out of the way. Oh yes, good looking bunch of bees. I've got 5 frames in here. A little smoke, settle them down in there. Let's pull one of these frames out and see what we have. Now there they are. As you can see, this is a frame without any foundation in it. And they are already drawing their old comb down to create a foundation. I'll set it aside to give myself a little room. This next frame, I had a foundation in the frame to kind of help them get started. And as you can tell, they're all over it, filling it full of nectar. Part of the nectar they're putting in there comes from the sugar water I've been feeding. They've drawn all this out, cleaned the frame up, and filling it with nectar. Okay, on this next frame, the third one, which will be the middle one, as you can see, they have really drawn this comb out. That was just a flat piece of wax. I'm looking for the queen now to see if she's in here somewhere. Which I know she's in here because these girls are way too gentle. I don't see her there. Now some of you will wonder why I have some short frames and tall frames. For me, the tall frames or the short frames, they'll actually build wax on the bottom of it to match the tall frame. And I'd rather for my girls to build their own wax. It's cleaner. They know what they're doing. We'll let them do what they know how to do best. Now I haven't seen the queen. Let's see if she is over here. I don't see her. I didn't even see any signs of eggs being laid yet. So I'm going to close this back up. Let the girls continue to work and not harass them much more. I tell you, seeing this drawed comb in here, that is exciting. Sorry about that. After filming, I realized that the disc in the camera had become full and had shut the camera off. So I don't think you got to see the final steps in this. The queen box, the nuke box on top, I've got a feeder box which I've filled it full of sugar water. The sugar water has essential oils in it: spearmint, tea tree oil, wintergreen, and a few drops of lemongrass. Those oils will help with different conditions within the box. The bees like it. Smells good, so I like it. Cover it up with the lid. Put a few rocks, bricks on it to keep the weight down. Make sure it doesn't get blowed over in the wind. My plans are, though, like I said before, doing a series following this hive all the way from swarm to honey. I think it'll be interesting. A lot of the people, and you don't have to be a beekeeper to want to understand about bees. A lot of people don't want or are scared, don't have the time, or have no interest in handling bees, but are interested in it. And it's something that affects every one of us. Our food supply, these girls help with it. So this video series will be for those people that just want to learn a little bit about bees, a little bit about nature. Yeah, I don't have a PhD in bees. I've only been doing this a short time period when considered a lot of other beekeepers have many years in this. At the age of 13, I wanted to raise bees. No, I was too scared. And also I didn't have the internet then. So 30 years later, I get into the bees. I've learned a lot through the internet, a lot through fellow beekeepers, through books, but I haven't learned anything through those methods compared to what I've learned by actually handling the boxes and the bees. Hands-on is the best approach if you really want to get into the beekeeping. Thank you for watching. If you've got any ideas that you'd like to see, talk about, learn about, like I said, I don't have all the answers, but I do know how to ask people. I'm going to spend a few more minutes with these girls and then let them have their day to themselves. Have a good day. Thank you.